Good afternoon, everybody. I must be the mid-afternoon wake-up call. You know, if an alien came to the planet Earth and he used the center of the Pacific as his point of reference, that's what he would see. That's my neighborhood. I come from a people of voyagers, Polynesian people who 1,000 years ago first sailed across the great Pacific Ocean, using the stars to navigate their way and discover new islands. We've always lived in harmony with our ocean, and for us, that harmony is non-negotiable. Our ocean is sacred, what we call our marae moana. It sustains our livelihoods and is part of our cultural identity. We consider ourselves proud stewards of our God-given blessings. I'm here to represent my country, the Cook Islands, which is outlined in red on that map. We're a large ocean state located between Fiji and Tahiti, for ease of reference. The land area of our 15 islands combined is only about 1.5 times that of Washington, D.C. The ocean area, on the other hand, is almost 3 times the size of Texas. So as you can see, my country is 99.99% ocean. And as an ocean country, I don't need to dwell on the impacts of our changing climate. Like most coastal states, including much of the US, we are directly feeling the brunt of climate change. For the Cook Islands, like many low-lying islands, there is a great sense of urgency. I'm here today to tell you about how the Cook Islands is doing our part in the global shift to a low-carbon future, to help with the green energy transition, but also to build our economic and climate security. I'm here to tell you about what my country has to offer, how we can be part of the supply chain, how we can expand that pie, how we can be a sustainable and responsible source of critical strategic metals with ESG at the forefront. In the Cook Islands, our seabed hosts a world-class deposit of metals that the world needs. There is still a way to go before the Cook Islands might be able to realize our mineral resource potential. However, we believe there are reasons to be optimistic. Firstly, our deposit is huge, about 7 billion tons. And it is also very rich, enough to supply the current global demand for cobalt for about 80 years. Other valuable metals, such as manganese, copper, nickel, and rare earth elements, are also found in this deposit. Secondly, our country has spent many years carefully preparing for the development of our seabed minerals sector. We've worked with international experts to build a robust legislative framework and to develop the capacity for our regulatory agencies. Thirdly, there is a strong support in my country to develop our seabed resources, from our traditional leaders to our religious leaders, even stretching across the aisle in Parliament, where we have bipartisan support. Our Cook Islands people also support the precautionary approach that we are taking. Key to gaining this trust has been my government's transparency and inclusiveness. We've brought our people along on the journey by keeping them well informed, consulting with them, and listening to their voices. Other benefits to briefly mention are our operational logistics, our competitive royalty and tax terms, and an accessible, skilled workforce. These factors have made the Cook Islands an attractive investment proposition, which culminated in my government issuing 3 exploration licenses last year, 2 of which are to companies with strong US ties. Turning to ESG, the first key question for the Cook Islands is, how do we ensure the protection of our marae moana? This is our duty of care. This requires a deep understanding of our ocean. Firstly, my government has emphasized strong environmental management. We have started the development of a marine spatial management framework, one that will include as many stakeholders as possible. Environmental data collected in the Cook Islands will be made public so that stakeholders will be able to dialogue and collaborate based on science, based on facts. Secondly, our license holders have committed to comprehensive environmental programs. The onus is on them to show that proposed activities will not cause serious harm to the environment. Thirdly, our regulatory agencies have developed stringent environmental rules and regulations so that we can effectively monitor license holders and ensure their compliance with our laws. While there are challenges, we are confident in the precautionary approach that we are taking. Our second question is with regards to the effective mineral processing. The Cook Islands is not an industrial hub by any stretch of the imagination. Land, water, supporting infrastructure, we don't have enough of these. We're more about the beaches, the lagoons, the snorkeling, the short jungle hikes leading to sunset cocktails. Fortunately, though, our seabed minerals can be considered a natural seaborne product. Once they are harvested, they can directly enter the seaways. As freight differentials are relatively minor, these minerals can be processed anywhere on our planet. Key then will be innovative processing. Seabed minerals will need new ways to be processed effectively. The best offtake partners will be flexible and constantly improving the amounts of the different metals recovered. They will be best class in removing waste products. So we come here today to the US to see a revolution in how you are reimagining mineral processing. Current paradigms are being shaken up, and from our perspective, it is very exciting to see how we can be part of this journey. As I said at the start, my people are proud voyagers, and 1,000 years ago they built boats that could sail into the wind, much like this one. Navigating by the stars, they discovered the small islands that make up Polynesia. We are voyagers still today, undertaking a voyage of discovery. But our new voyage doesn't take us across the ocean. It will take us beneath the ocean to make new discoveries, as our ancestors did, to gain the knowledge and understanding of our deep ocean. These voyages require courage and vision. To sit and do nothing is irresponsible and failing in my duty to my people. I'm under no illusions as to the adversities that we will face, but we do not let fear guide our policy. That is why we do what we do. That is how we can best serve our Cook Islands people. This is how we can best serve our country and the rest of the world. Thank you very much. God bless you all.